Well, do you remember when we were in Coimbra?
Yes, you spoke very good Portuguese.
I did. I spoke with him, didn't I, on that occasion as well, and wished him a happy birthday. So let's make the call now. I'm going to start putting the number into the phone, and we will have a call with him. All right. Where's the blooming keypad? It's so long since I've made a phone call. I can't. I can't even see how to make a phone call here. All right. I'm more a messenger than a telephone caller, as anyone who knows me will tell you. All right. That number is going in there. Do you know what?
I'm getting some pictures.
You are okay. Well, we can share the pickies as well, can't we? All right. Let's give him a call via the more regular means here. Well, let's go through to the restaurant. We can make a reservation as well, can't we? Let me see if you can hear this as well, which could be useful. Oh, there we go. It's ringing. I think you can hear that, Filomena?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
Sim, bom dia, Genuíno.
Olá, bom dia, Senhor Madruga. Está Carl Munson de Good Morning Portugal. Olá, bom dia.
Bom dia, Senhor Genuíno.
Welcome to the Azores Islands.
Oh, wow. This is fantastic. So good to hear your voice. Thank you very much. Filomena, would you like to say hi and give a warm welcome, please?
Seja bem-vindo, Senhor Genuíno. We are very, very happy to have you with us, although it would be great to have your your video as well, but never mind. So it is a pleasure for us to speak to you.
Yes, it's also a pleasure for me.
Oh, it's so good to hear your voice and to have you on the show. Thank you very much for being with us. A Portuguese living legend, for sure. Yes. It was delightful to hear of your story as you sailed around the world, reporting back to Portugal and telling the Portuguese people and the Azorean people about your journey and reporting in from these various exotic locations. Can you tell us, please, Senor Madruga, some of the places you visited and the highlights of your around the world single-handed sailing trip? Where did you love to go? What were the outstanding memories of that trip?
Yes, it's okay. Anyway, but first, good morning for every people, for our people, all over the world also, because internet, we are all over the world. So
yes,
when I leave from here the first time, from Faial Island, I went straight to Cape Verde Island. From Cape Verde, I went to South Brazil, to Santa Catarina Island. Santa Catarina, we used to say, is the 10th island of the Azores, because plenty people there came from these islands on the past, on the 18 and 17, 18, and even 19th century. So from there, I went to South Brazil, always to the south. South Brazil, Rio Grande do Sul, and after that, Uruguay.
Wow.
Uruguay was already Portuguese on the past.
Oh.
And San Carlos, the city of San Carlos on Uruguay, it was found for people from these islands, from Faial, Pico, and São Jorge. And the Azorian house is there on the San Carlos. So from there, I crossed the Rio de la Plata, and I went to Buenos Aires, Argentina. Mm-hmm. And from there, straight to the south until Patagonia, so until Comodoro Rivadavia. From Comodoro Rivadavia, straight to the south, always to the south, until Horn Island. And I crossed the Cape Horn. Mm-hmm. I went from there, I went to the north until Ushuaia on Argentina. From Argentina, I crossed the strait and I went to Puerto Williams on Chile. That was my purpose and put everything in order with my boat, because after that I went always to the Chilean coast. Mm-hmm. And from there, A big journey, big. Too difficult sometimes, until Puerto Montt on Chile. Puerto Montt is straight to Easter Island. From Easter Island, Marquesas Island on the French Polynesia. Marquesas is indeed a very special place because there is a grave there with the remains of Jacques Brel, and the same cemetery with Paul Gauguin.
Oh yeah, okay.
And from Marquesas, I went to all the islands on Pacific. Not all the islands, but some of those islands. Samoa, American Samoa, West Samoa, Fiji, Vanuatu, some islands on French islands, Tuamotu, Takaroa, and then I went to Fiji, and from Fiji to Vanuatu, from Vanuatu to I was also in some islands between Australia and Papua New Guinea, Thursday Island, Horn Island, and Prince of Wales. And from there, Darwin, Australia. From Australia, I went to East Timor. As you know, East Timor was Portuguese.
Yes, indeed.
Portuguese there.
Yeah.
They speak Portuguese there, my friend. And from East Timor, Indonesia, Bali.
Wow.
From Bali, straight across all the Indian Ocean until Mauritius. Rodrigues Island and Mauritius. From Mauritius, straight to Durban, on South Africa. Durban, Port Elizabeth, Mossel Bay, and Cape Town. From Cape Town, St. Helena Island. St. Helena also was Portuguese. Was the Portuguese who discovered this island on the past 500 years ago. And from there, North Brazil, Fernando de Noronha Island, Fortaleza, São Luís do Maranhão, no estado do Maranhão. The first time I went from there straight to some islands on the Caribbeans, and from Caribbeans straight to the Azores.
Incredible.
And this is my journey, my friend.
Oh, what an amazing thing to have done. How long did that take?
The first time was 2000, 2002, and I spent 90 months. Second time, 2007, 2009, 21 months. And by the way, I'm the only Portuguese until today. Tomorrow we never know, but until today, I'm the only Portuguese 2 times around the world solo.
Yes, 2 times. Now, why twice, may I ask? What made you do it for a second time?
2 times, my friend. Yeah, that's true, 2 times.
And why is that? What? I mean, once is enough, isn't it? I mean, that's an incredible achievement. But what made you want to do it for a second time?
Oh, second time just because I started when I was 50. If I was early, we was talking perhaps about 3, 4, 5 times. I don't know. I cannot tell that. But if I was early, of course. Yeah. Not only 2.
And it's an incredible record that stands to this day, as you say, and we don't know what will happen tomorrow, but it's such a wonderful thing for Portugal and for sailing. I mean, just for global sailing, for the great sailors of the world, and you are among them. And thank you, Filomena, who's been illustrating.
I'm trying to catch up because he is really, really very good at telling all the places. And I'm trying to catch up with the pictures.
Well, you've been doing a brilliant job of illustrating the journey from Genuíno Madruga's own book that I'm sure is available online because it's such an incredible book that details the journey. We've got a question in, Genuíno Madruga, from one of our listeners here who's watching. I'm always looking for great journeys rather than just destinations. Which journey for landlubbers, for not the sailors, but the the landed folk, would you say was the most enjoyable? And having experienced pirates in the Malacca Straits, he said, did you ever experience pirates? So the first thing, if people who are not sailors but could fly to any of the places you went to, what would you recommend? I mean, you've been to so many amazing places there.
I think that all over the world you get something special.
Yeah.
All the places I have been depends what you look for. But anyway, but I can tell you, on the Pacific, you have thousands of islands.
Do you?
You have enough islands there.
Right.
But West Samoa, I suppose West Samoa for me, it's indeed a very special place. West Samoa, and why not Australia? Australia is big enough. You have everything there.
Yes.
And but small islands were always welcome. But Tahiti, Bora Bora, Moorea, just forget, because everything is too expensive, and then only if you are indeed very rich, you are welcome. If not, it's different.
I see. Okay, so going to the small islands is a very special experience.
Small islands, yes, indeed, yes.
And what happens?
And you have plenty.
When you turn up on a small island, presumably people don't know you're coming necessarily. Somebody might be who's welcoming you, who you've arranged to stay with, but other people will just see you arrive. And you say you get a warm and friendly welcome when you just turn up in a little island somewhere?
Yes, quite always, my friend. When I arrive in sometimes with 200 people there or less, you are always welcome because no one there, but they welcome you very well. And there you can feel and you can see the Polynesian life. They welcome you and they do parties. They are indeed. I have very big souvenirs from there.
Okay.
Special souvenirs, my friend.
These are the Gauguin Islands, I think, that you mentioned, and that the life that was documented by Paul Gauguin in his paintings from the South Sea Islands.
Yes, indeed. There you can understand very well the Gauguin.
Incredible. And for yourself, we were marveling at how you made a boat when you were very young. Did you make a boat with your brother when you were around 10 years of age?
12 years.
12
when
years
I was 12.
But that's amazing.
And when I was 12, my first boat I have done with my hand.
Incredible.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Yeah, which I guess set you on a course for the rest of your life, literally there. And is it the same in the Azores? Do people just turn up in the way that you turned up? You know, do people get the same sort of welcome when they come to the Azores? There you are with your brother. We've got the picture.
Yes, eu estou a mostrar a fotografia do seu barco, Sr. Genuíno. Estou a mostrar neste momento.
Da primeira
Do livro. Do seu barco quando tinha 12 anos.
2,70 metros eu a construí com tábuas, com madeira, porque era o único meio que havia naquela época.
Sim. Yes, he's saying that it was 2 meters, 2 meters 70, and he has built it. He has bought the boards and has built the boat himself.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Do you still have that boat?
Oh, my friend, I was wood, everything was. No, just 2 photos.
Because
photos.
I know
but
you have a centre, don't you? You have not really a museum, but more of a visitor centre documenting your journey and your life in the Azores.
Yes, indeed.
Could you tell us about that? Because I was just talking about the welcome. You know, you were saying how great it is to go to islands and people welcome you. I think it's the same with the Azores, that you get a warm welcome when you arrive. And of course, people come and see you and see your journey in your restaurant and visitor centre. Could you tell us more about that, please?
Yes, indeed. When the people arrive here, they are always welcome. Always, my friend, on the past and today.
Yes.
And on my restaurant Genuíno, now it's like a museum, because everything there, it's souvenirs, the places I have been all over the world. I must tell you that just T-shirts, when I got, I have 154 T-shirts there. The people can see that.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
And the tables there, the tables are with glass.
Glass, yeah,
And inside the tables you can see souvenirs the places I have been.
Wow.
Yes, the restaurant is fantastic. I've been there. I've eaten there. The food is amazing, and I really recommend the restaurant and also the Airbnb because Mr. Genuíno has also an Airbnb where you can stay.
Yeah, and there's some beautiful buildings as well, as I recall from your last trip there to the Azores. What Filomena was talking about the food there, Senor Genuino. Could you tell us a little bit more about the food? Because of course the Azores famous for fishing. You're a fisherman, aren't you? What's on the menu at Restaurant Genuino?
Yes. But the restaurant, I must tell you, the restaurant is just 10 meters.
Okay.
Just 10 meters from the sea.
Yes.
Yes, I have a picture. Desculpe interromper, Sr. Genuíno. I have a picture, Carl. The picture I've sent you that has a bay. Can you see the picture I've sent you? That picture, we can see Mr. Genuíno's restaurant in that picture. It's a picture taken by me. All the pictures I've sent are my pictures. But that picture with the bay, you have a picture with the bay. And then in the middle of the bay, we can see Mr. Genuíno's restaurant, if you can find the picture.
I'm definitely finding
Ok. Pode continuar, Sr. Genuíno. Eu só estava a tentar que ele mostrasse a fotografia. Pode continuar.
Yeah. And mainly we use, always we use local fish because
Wonderful.
we have very special fish on these special waters of the Azores Islands. No pollution here. The fish is special, very special fish we have here. And by the way, I'm captain of fisheries.
Are you?
I buy, yes, indeed. I have a commercial fishing boat. And by the way, I buy fish on the fisher market. That's me. I buy my own fish. Just we have the very special fish on my restaurant. Also, we have meat, local meat also. Because here we have special meat also, but the fish is indeed something very, very, very special.
What is the special this weekend on the menu, if I may ask?
On the menu, we have now we have tuna, because this is the season. We have tuna, and we have black spotted bream, rackfish, mackerel. Everything is local, and it depends because today we have tuna, mackerel, black spotted bream, and redfish. But tomorrow we have something else. It depends the weather. It depends what I can get on the
seasonal and that wonderful meat that you speak of in the Azores as well. Some of the best butter in the world coming from the Azores. Filomena is holding up your book on the screen now, and we'll step through some of these photographs. So we'll have a little bit of a commentary from Filomena. This is her picture with you in the center that you mentioned there, Filomena. If you could talk us through
in the restaurant, yes.
Yeah, incredible. And this presumably also from the visitor center and the places that have been visited.
This is the restaurant. This is Mr. Genuíno's restaurant, and yes. So we were, as you can see, the tables, as Mr. Genuíno said, they have glass, and then as you can see, there are lots of souvenirs under the glass, so you can have a look. And this picture now that we are seeing is on the wall in the restaurant, and it's the route that he has spoken about just now.
Amazing. And look,
if you could that is Pico. That is a picture from Pico, the island where Mr. Genuíno was born. So Mr. Genuíno was born in Pico in 1950, if I may say.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. All right.
And so so I have chosen just one picture from each island so that we could also speak a little bit of the Azores, because sometimes people don't know a lot about the Azores. And so that picture that you are showing now is Corvo. That is Caldeirão in Corvo, which is my favorite landscape because it's a huge crater from the volcano, because of course all the islands are volcanic islands. and so that is a huge crater, 2 kilometers wide, and so it's an amazing landscape.
It is. It's so magnificent, isn't it?
Yeah. That picture now is from São Jorge. So as you can see, the houses, even in places that you think that, well, who would build there? But they are everywhere.
Historians would do that.
They are everywhere, and they are lovely. So it's also another lovely landscape. These cows that I have taken a picture in Graciosa. This is on the island of Graciosa, but of course the cows are in every island. And they are very important for the economy because all the dairy products, the cheese, the butter, the milk, and also the meat, of course. So that picture that you are showing now is a picture that I took in São Miguel. Of course, in São Miguel is the most famous island, the most known because it's the biggest one. So when people say I'm going to the Azores, usually they mean I'm going to São Miguel.
Okay.
But it's an island with, of course, many attractions as well. And I decided to show this picture because usually you have all the other pictures that are usual for the lagoons and everything. So I chose this one. This one that you are showing now is the island of Santa Maria. I'm going to be there next week. I'm going to São Miguel and Santa Maria next week. So yes, this is another. This is also for you to see that every island is a bit different.
Yes, definitely.
So
sure.
I have chosen just one picture from each one of the islands that I've been to the 9 islands, and this is for you to see that they are really different. This island here is the island. No, this island here is the island of Flores, and if you look very attentively in the horizon, you can see the island of Corvo.
I see,
so
yes.
The island of Corvo is the smallest one, is just 4 kilometers by 7. And so you can see it in the horizon. And if you see the color of the water there, the different blues, it's I just love that color. Yeah.
you love this part of Portugal. For
I
sure.
love the whole country, but yes. And this island now is the island where Mr. Genuíno is, Faial, and that is the volcano, o vulcão dos Capelinhos. So you can see the lighthouse there. I took this picture as well. So this is the lighthouse. And then to the right side, you can see the extension of the island that happened when the volcano was in eruption. And so with the lava, and of course, Mr. Genuíno, he was alive. he was the on the island of Pico, weren't you, Mr. Genuíno?
Yes, I remember that. I remember that time very well. I was a kid, but I remember very well the volcano, of course.
Incredible.
Yeah. What can you tell us about that experience?
It's indeed something very special because at night was fog, and that day was too high, 2-3 kilometers high. The fog and the stones, and it was indeed very special, something very special.
Yes.
And so I must tell you that also we are 9 islands, because sometimes the people, they don't understand this, but we are 9 islands, and here as you saw, it's safe. It's a safe place in this world. Yes. We are not far away, but this is safe here. You can walk there at night without any problems here. The people are very friendly here.
Absolutely.
Yes, that's absolutely true. I mean, I also recommend a visit to the 9 islands because, as I said, usually people just go to São Miguel or sometimes to Terceira, the biggest islands, and they don't know what they are missing because the other islands are really, really beautiful as well.
So, Filomena and Senor...
and can you, sorry to interrupt, but can you show the other picture where the restaurant... Oh, okay, now you... Okay, sorry to interrupt. Because on this picture that we are seeing, it's Porto Pinho. And so Mr. Genuíno's restaurant is right in the middle of that picture, a little house with the two windows. Can you see in the middle, right in the middle, by the bay? You have a little house with the two windows, right in the middle. Yeah. So that is Mr. Genuíno's restaurant. So imagine the view that you have from there, right?
That looks amazing. We've got one more picture to share as well.
Yes.
This is so lush here, doesn't it?
Yes, that is another picture. That is Terceira, and this is Algar do Carvão. So I was in the volcano, so you can go into the volcano, and this was the crater seen by the inside.
Incredible. I've put the link to the restaurant onto the screen now. And I wanted to ask you both, if I may, if you have a holiday in the Azores, how long do you need to be there to visit the 9 islands and to really do it justice? Do you need to be there for 2 weeks, 3 weeks? How long should you be in the Azores?
Mr. Genuíno?
You need 1 month. You need 1 month.
Yes, okay.
And that's for a small time. Just 1 month.
Yes.
3 days on each island. That's it. Not less.
Okay.
But here on the central group, you can visit, because they are not so far. São Jorge, Pico, and Faial, and you have good ships between the islands.
Yes.
So and by the way, all the islands have airport.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Even the small one, Corvo, there is airport. You can fly there.
Even Corvo.
Amazing.
Even Corvo. They have airport.
Okay.
You can fly there.
All right, so a month is what's needed, and I think with the right sort of invitation, Tia Filomena will be very happy to arrange and escort.
We can organize a trip. Like we can.
No, too long.
We can organize a Good Morning Portugal trip to the Azores. Yes.
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Yes.
I'd love to do that one day. I would love to do that. So,
of course, you can do. Sorry. Of course, you asked how long you needed, but of course, you can do that in several steps. For example, I'm going to spend 5 days next week, from Wednesday to Sunday. And the last time I was with Mr. Genuíno, I was in Faial in November, and I also visited Pico, because as Mr. Genuíno said, you can take a boat. It's just half an hour from Faial to Pico. In half an hour, you are there. And then if you take a boat to São Jorge, 2 hours from Faial to São Jorge, and you can have a nice trip by boat. And you can see the dolphins, and so it's a very, very nice trip as well.
Incredible.
So, but as I said, you can have, for example, a week and choose 1 or 2 islands, and then next time you have another week and you choose another 2 islands.
And the flying time from Lisbon, Filomena, how long does it take to get to the Azores?
The flight is about 2 hours.
Okay, incredible, absolutely incredible. So we, our friends here from the Good Morning Portugal show, on behalf of them, thank you so much, Senor Genuíno, for joining us. It is so lovely to talk to you. You are such an inspiring, legendary person in Portuguese culture and in the world of sailing, of course, as well. So thank you so much. Muito obrigado for being here. Muito prazer. And on behalf of all of our listeners and viewers, thank you so much for being with us live on the Good Morning Portugal show. And thank you, Filomena, for making this happen for us. Is there anything, Filomena, you would like to add or ask Senor Genuíno?
Gostava de agradecer ao Senhor Genuíno, mais uma vez, Senhor Genuíno, muito obrigada, porque, de facto, foi uma honra para nós poder ouvi-lo. E pronto, e podemos com certeza encontrar-nos numa próxima vez no Faial ou no outro lado qualquer, não é, Sr. Genuíno?
Com certeza que sim. Cabo de espero, bem como a todos os nossos ouvintes para esse mundo fora, inclusive aí em Portugal. por aqui serão sempre bem recebidos. Um grande abraço para todos, continuação de um bom dia ou uma boa tarde, conforme o sítio onde nos escutem. Um bom dia para todos, um grande abraço desde a cidade da Horta, nestas nossas lindas ilhas Açores. Um grande abraço
Muito
para
obrigada.
todos.
Muito obrigada, Sr. Genuíno. Até à próxima. Muito obrigada.
Ciao, ciao. A lovely big round of applause. Oh, that's not the right one. That's the telephone that we called Senor Genuíno on. Let's give you a lovely big round of applause. Thank you so much. Obrigado. Ciao, ciao. Bom fim de semana.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao. Bye.
Obrigada.
A grande abraço there. Isn't that amazing?
Grande abraço, yes.
Big hug from one of the world's greatest sailors. I mean, he truly is. He's sailed around the world twice alone.
He is amazing, yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Nubianette. Nice interview. A boat trip around the islands would be fun. We didn't have many questions, but I think that's just people are just in awe of this man's.
Yeah, there were not many questions.
but what an amazing story he tells, and what he just he lives up to his name, right? Genuine. He just seems like a genuinely
he's really man. Genuine. He is really genuine. Yeah.
Yep. Have a great weekend, everyone, from Pinky and from Gemini. Beautiful scenery. Who I think signaled. Might be interested in a little Good Morning Portugal trip to the Azores. So we need to work our way towards
that. Why not? We can. Of course, we can't visit the 9 islands unless we take a month. But
as he suggested, but we would definitely have to pop in. And anyone who goes there, please say you're from the Good Morning Portugal show. If you
next week I can send you a few more pictures or videos because I will be on São Miguel and Santa Maria. Santa Maria is also small, about 12 kilometers by 9.
Amazing. We'll have a lovely boa viagem to you. Bon fim de semana to you, Filomena. Thank you so much. I've been in a legend sandwich. On one side, the legend that is Genuíno Madruga, and on the other, Tia Filomena, the legend in our community. There you go. There's the book, which I'm sure you can buy on Amazon, right? If people want to get hold of it.
I guess so, yes, yeah. And there is the English version as well. The book is in English as well.
How wonderful. Okay, bom fim de semana. Muito obrigado. I'm going to stick around a little bit longer, Filomena, with some events, but thank you so much for making that happen. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Ciao, ciao. And have a wonderful trip.
Obrigada. Bom fim de semana. Ciao.
Probably to do some teaching as well. That's Filomena's day job. tripsforbrits@gmail.com if you want to learn Portuguese 1-to-1 with Filomena. Wow, what a morning. Let's have let's finish. Let's conclude today's show with some things for the weekend. Then thank you so much, Andy. These are from the Gumper map. A night of Fado on the 9th. That'll be tomorrow, won't it? In Ancash, near Anadia there in that part of Portugal. Segredos do Pão, the secrets of bread making. That looks like fun, doesn't it? Open house this coming Saturday. That's tomorrow then at Val de Ilhavor. You can learn how to make bread, including, look, it's that time of year when the cake has eggs in it, boiled eggs in it, Easter time. Fantastic. And the bread festival there in Ilhavor from the 15th to the 17th of March. Also, Winter Swimming Championship. Whoa, that's not for everybody, is it? That's for those people who like a little bit of iced water action. And it says there that's as a connection with the Basako Palace, a stone's throw from the Basako Palace. Nice call, nice shout on that by Randy. Also, free international. That'll be this is in celebration of International Women's Day. Walk, run, Zumba, keep fit in Agada. Not today though. That's on the 10th. So that will be Sunday, will it not? And jazz concert in the beautiful Cine Teatro in Meliada. Know it well. I've driven past that many times. Paulo Silva is playing there on the 15th of March. And free motocross at the new Cruzodromo Internacional do Casarão in Agada, over there in Agada as well. Great place to go. Agada is such a beautiful little town, the one with all the colourful umbrellas, of course. And free walks, more walks, as Filomena was sharing with us. Free walks, Meliada Municipality and surroundings there. Caminhadas Solidarias there for you. March the 10th for one of them there. So that's a fun walk. Participate and donate a food item as well. So helping people less fortunate, as Bairrada puts it there. Great little brace of events in the Bairrada district there. Add your events, if you will, and points of interest on the Gumper map that you can find on our website at www.goodmorningportugal.com. And one other thing, 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Oh, no, hold on a minute. We had some visuals here, didn't we? Your ineptness is disadvantageous. I propound you to all vamos with great importunity. Oh, crap, it's a thesaurus. Thank you. Or a thesaurus, I should have said, to make that a little bit better. Meditation then, because we could all use a little sit down. And what's that under the banner? Because we could all use a sit down. No, I can't. I should leave the banner. Oh, what are you doing to me, James? Thank you very much for that. For those of you who saw it, can enjoy that. But I can't possibly read that out. Going back to Senor Genuíno there. Fascinating interview, says Vision Portugal Dream. Thank you for being here. I am inspired by stories of adventure and beautiful scenery on the islands. Yeah, what an amazing chap. I have a wonderful trip to you, Filomena, from Pete to you and Paolo. And thanks for a fantastic show. Well, we've got what I think is a fantastic film for you tomorrow night. Join us for the live streaming of our first episode of An Englishman and an Irishman Walk Into a Bar. Join us, bring a drink, 7 o'clock tomorrow on our usual platforms, certainly on YouTube and on Facebook and X as well, and on LinkedIn. If you want to watch the live streamed premiere of our first full-length episode, it isn't like a full-length episode, first thing in the morning or indeed at 7 p.m. on a Saturday night, which is when it will be shown tomorrow. Please join us for that, and we can have a chat during and after that live streaming event tomorrow. So see you then, I hope. Have a great weekend, whatever you're doing, and have a wonderful International Women's Day today, celebrating women. Make sure let's celebrate the ladies today. And we will see you again on Monday. So have a fabulous day. We've got to play this again. Filomena Friday. Sing along.
To learn the language to put me at ease. Filomena Friday. It's going to take time learning Portuguese. Filomena Friday. I get confused nearly every day. Filomena Friday. How do I know which verb is okay? Filomena Friday. Practice those words so loud and clear. Filomena Friday. On a Filomena Friday, it's a day of cheer. Filomena Friday. Tripsforbrits@gmail.com.
Have a great weekend. Take care. Bye for now.